This is iLLANOiZE Radio with Biko, iLLANOiZE Jones, and Pretty Riot going down right now.
So look, right? I didn't know who this guy was like a month ago, right? So we had an event at iLLANOiZE Radio. We were celebrating our 1 year anniversary, and we had a game where we gave the people in the audience the aux cord. Fun game, right?
Pass the aux.
This game got so competitive after the first song. Yo, first my man say, I thought he was a rapper, because my man say, yo, you ain't got no instrumentals? So I don't know if he was going to rap or not. But I'm like, oh, this is about to get real. My man played his first song. It was turnt. Shorty played her song.
Shout out Mary J. Shout out my chocolate baddie.
Went brazen. Man started sweating. He lost, but he held his head high. Then at the end of the thing, I found out this guy is a fashion designer. This guy make clothes. I'm like, hold on. Thought he was a rapper. Look, we got RichSo Leek in the building.
Damn, Jones, you can't talk. You
I can't talk.
Shit right.
RichSo Leek. Like, that kind of RichSo Leek. I try to say it fast.
RichSo Leek.
I got to make sure I say it right. I ain't never said the name before.
You act like we just asked you to say, like, superfracalicious.
Hold on, time out. You just couldn't talk for a minute, okay?
All right, you're right. You did have my back like a bra strap. My bad.
Because I got you, cuz.
You be fucking up a lot.
Look, RichSo Leek. I got his name right now. You feel me? I just wanted to make sure I was saying it right. You feel me? People don't put the soul. You probably say Rich Leek on there. You feel me?
Oh, it's RichSo Leek.
RichSo Leek. I got his name now, fam. Dang, be smooth, cuz.
All right, John.
How you doing, bro? She just in the.
I'm good.
This is what I deal with every day.
You don't see me every day. This is
I
what
feel
you
like
deal
it.
with every Saturday.
Every Saturday for how many hours?
2.
It feel like 5.
So?
And every hour make up for Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday,
Good.
Friday.
You get your daily dose of Pretty Riot all in one day.
That's a TV show.
Oh.
I would not watch it though. Cause I'll be there. Anyway, this ain't about you. This ain't about me. This is about Rich right now. Look, Rich, how you doing today, man?
Leek.
I got to do the whole thing.
No, just Leek. Just Leek.
Oh, my fault. Leek. My fault. How you doing, bro?
I'm good.
You good, man?
I'm good.
That's what's up, man. So the fashion thing, you know what I mean? What made you jump into the fashion world? Photoshop?
Yeah, I got Photoshop for my birthday when I was like 12. I just used to make like mixtape covers. This when MySpace was like super popping. I used to make like MySpace backgrounds and shit.
You was a dog then.
Sometimes when I really sat down and
you
worked
had the background
on
with the rain, with the move, with
I
the
used
numbers
to do my thing. But look, it all started with that. Then I got in high school. Everybody was just so fashionable there. I don't think I was prepared at first. Then as time progressed, I guess I just started dressing better. But I wasn't at my time yet. But then I just got around fashionable people, and I seen how important clothes were to people. So that's really what made me start wanting to make clothes.
I thought you about to say something like Photoshop was like the thing to do.
No, because really wasn't nobody doing it but me.
What, clothes?
No.
No.
In high school, wasn't nobody I was the first person in my high school. The first person that I knew at my age making clothes. I was like 15 and 16. I was the first person at my age doing it.
So what influenced you to do it?
Just being around my friends, seeing how they dress.
I was like, I'm way swaggier than y'all niggas.
No, I wasn't swaggy at all. I wasn't swaggy at all. I don't think I'm swaggy to this day. I'm just a regular person who just make clothes. I don't think swag and all that. It's drip now.
It's drip.
But drip is only designer. I feel like drip is only for people who have fashion, like all designer. They look like mannequins. I feel like that's what drip is.
They just look like the mannequins out of H&M sometimes.
Yeah, I agree. I hate mannequin. Like if you look at what I got on right now, I'm not matching. But I feel like that's what
you put it together. That's fashion, though, right?
I feel like that's fashion, just the expression of what you want to wear.
To me, people can't dress if they looking like the mannequin.
Yeah, I feel like if you buy an outfit off a mannequin, you have no sense of
But
style.
you would be surprised how many people do that. Like, people love that. Like, people feel like, oh, if I wear that, people gonna love it.
You might as well just put on a whole jogging suit.
That's all I wear, though. I don't wear no jeans, no nothing. I'm just the jogging
what you
pants.
got against jeans?
I'm more of a comfortable type person. I just want to be comfortable.
Understandable.
I just want to be comfortable.
So what influenced the fashion, like, influenced you to get into it, like, to take it serious? Because you're out of high school now.
What it,
Dang, never mind.
What I do?
Nothing. You're asking questions, and it's like, I kind of know the answers.
What's the answer? I want to hear
No,
your
not
answer.
the answers, but it's like, we did an interview before. So I kind of feel like I've heard you say some of these answers.
You feel like it's repetitive?
No, but that's why I said I wasn't going to say nothing.
Because most people have been a rapper. Most people would have probably been a rapper. You was into the fashion world.
I wanted to rap at first, though. But look, though, this how I always put it. I couldn't be the rapper, so I started trying to make beats. I couldn't be the producer, so I'm like, why not just make the clothes that the people wear, like the rappers wear? So it was always some type of connection with music. Because I'm more into music than I am into fashion, but I feel like being into music made me into fashion.
Okay.
Kind of.
So who was the first artist you dressed?
Who was the first artist I dressed? Spenzo.
Oh.
Really?
So that's
Spenzo.
I can not wife, huh?
That's what RichSo is, though. RichSo is Rich Society Crew. In high school, we just shortened it to Rich Crew, and then it went into something else. But then I just revamped it back by myself this time.
Okay.
And then just did RichSo instead of the whole thing. But originally, it's Rich Society Crew.
Oh.
So
the meaning behind that.
So, like, 2 years ago, you were in a different space, like, with your brand. So, like, watching yourself grow, like, what's the biggest thing that you've learned, like, thus far? Like, growing from, I feel like I've watched you grow into a brand. Grow from just being someone that owns a clothing line to you're growing into your own brand.
What was the question again?
So, like, what's the biggest thing that you've learned, like, as you've, like, really grown into a brand?
I'm not really sure what I've learned. I've learned a lot. I think I'm just growing as a person. So as I grow as a person, my brand just grows tremendously. And then, like you said, I'm just in a different space. So when you're in a different space, it's like, that was 2 years ago. Mm-hmm. Remember 2 years ago? I remember I was barely making any sales 2 years ago. But now it's like an everyday thing. But it just comes with consistency. That's one thing that I could say I learned. Consistency is what keep people ahead. That's the only thing. That's the biggest thing that I learned is consistency.
What's something about fashion that a lot of people may not get, but because everybody nowadays want to jump into the fashion thing.
It's not easy. You really people really feel like that if you make clothes, like, it's easy. People feel like, oh, it's just money. If you invest $200, your goal should be to get $400 to $600 back. And once you get that $400 to $600, you got to flip that $400 to $600. That's something else that I learned. Once you get the money, you actually got to use the money back for the brand and not for you as a person. It's more for the brand. That's the only way your brand expands. You got to give more. Like, the more money you get, the more you got to expand. That's it.
You can't take the profit, go splurge on,
right.
and then go back with the same amount of money to re-up with.
Because that's, you hustling backwards at that point.
Big facts.
You should have been a rapper. I can see it. I can see you being a rapper, bro. I definitely can see you being a rapper, man. We're gonna get into some music, right?
Okay.
You want to get who you like to listen to?
Who do I like to listen to? I like to listen to Fader.
Period.
Fader?
I like to listen to Fader.
You can knock a merch.
Ooh.
I can't say that word on air.
No, you cannot.
That's why I bleeped it for you.
No,
I like to listen to Fader. I like to listen to Gunna, Future.
You listen to that new Future and Juice WRLD?
The thing is, I'm not a fan of collabs. I'm not a big fan of collab albums. I'm really tired of them. I said that last year.
I'm gonna keep it all the way real. I wasn't a Juice WRLD fan at all, right? Mm-hmm. After I heard this tape, I listened to Shorty. I rock with Shorty. Cause Shorty nice.
It's no substance in collabs. I feel like they just do them just to do them.
Yeah, they do them it helps.
But as far as music goes, that's the only thing that keep consumers. I feel like you gotta put out so many projects a year in order to stay relevant.
That's true. You just dropped a gem.
He did.
And I can merch it. So let's get into this fate of merch right here on iLLANOiZE Radio. Don't go no better.
Taz, what up? Truck addicts, what up?
Track ready, bitch.
I ain't even got the time. For you niggas. I can phone you with the script. I don't want not a line from you niggas. You a bitch and I can merch. Lil nigga. You a bitch and I can merch. Lil nigga. I ain't even been to church. I'm so sick and tired of preaching to you boys.
iLLANOiZE Radio. It's your boy iLLANOiZE Jones.
It's your girl, Pretty Riot.
I'm RichSo Leek.
There we go. That was just so like he like yo, it's just RichSo Leek here with these guys. You know, how you doing, big dog?
Good.
You good?
Still good.
You still good? Look, I'm still good. You asked me that before already. So like, I just make sure you're comfortable. You know, it's hospitality. You in my crib, bro. I gotta make sure you're good. You feel me? So like with fashion, like you know, Chicago fashion has, you know, when the music started popping, you know, the fashion thing started popping as well here. You know, you don't see the same ones that you used to see anymore. You know, what kept you afloat and kept going though? You know what I mean? And not giving up.
I drowned too. I drowned back then. Only thing that kept me afloat is what kept me afloat really? I couldn't give up. For something in me, the only thing that I ever had that like I stayed consistent with, because I said I wanted to be a rapper. I did all of the other creative stuff. So it's like I didn't want to stick with none of that. So I'm like, find something that my mama used to say this all the time. She used to say, find something deep down inside in you and you gotta push towards that. Like you really need to find something. Whatever it is that's in you that you want to do, you need to find it inside yourself. And I think one day, this when I was living in Springfield, I was still in school. I woke up and I might as well just do the clothes. Like, I might as well go back. And then what's so crazy is the path that, like, we be thinking that stuff be so minute, but it be way bigger than what it may seem. I was in an art class, and right across from the art class was a screen printing classroom. I walked in there and I'm like, I don't know what this stuff is, but I just feel like I need to know. So I went and found out, and they told me it was a screen printing class. And I'm screen printing. I could print t-shirts. I couldn't get in the class, but I begged the teacher for like a week straight to let me in the class. He ended up letting me in the class, and I ended up becoming his assistant. So that was in that was the end of 2014. In 2015, I'm like, I'm just gonna keep doing it. So I learned how to screen print in 2015. And I'm like, I see why I'm here. Like, I know what I'm doing here. Like, I see why I was put on this earth.
So you feel like you found your purpose?
Yeah, simply just off the small stuff that happened. Like me and bro that's over here, everything that's happening right now, we really spoke it up in 2011. Like, we stood in my house on 40th and RichSo and literally talked about everything that's happening right now. And it just seemed like anytime me and him anytime me and him link, we'd talk about something. And then everything we just talked about, like, appear somehow. It just be like, what type of crazy stuff going on, but it's like, we just speaking it into existence. And in 2015, we realized that we not tweaking. Like, we realized that we wasn't tweaking. Like, we realized, like, what we saying really matters, and it really projects in the world. Like,
so you really didn't drown?
I drowned for 2 years. I did, because I was gonna give up.
Because you was learning. But you was learning though.
But I was like, I gave up and was like, I'm just gonna go to college. I'm just gonna do the college thing and get a degree, and that's what I'm gonna do. I was like, I'm just gonna probably be a graphic design teacher. So
did you feel like that when you was the assistant for the teacher?
No. I always knew that once I walked in that classroom, before I even got in the class, when I first stepped foot in that classroom, I'm like, I didn't even want to come to Springfield. I didn't even want to go there. But my mama kept saying, go. Like, you need to go back to school. So I went. I'm like, I don't even want to be here. Then I stepped foot in that classroom, and it was just different. Like, it was a different vibe. I'm like, well, I think I'll do it now. I think I'll do it, but I only did it to do that. I only stayed in school to stick with the screen print class.
I mean, they don't sound like it. It sounded like you was learning still, even though you wasn't in it.
Thanks.
It sounded like you was just like took it like let me go learn this over here so I could come back and be.
It wasn't. I didn't know that I was gonna come back though.
But I mean, it's not saying you was coming back. It just seemed like you was getting knowledge.
I agree.
You know what I mean? You was just vibing out. It's like when Kanye West went to go take classes and came back.
I agree.
So, you know,
Right,
you didn't drown, bro. You know, you just get out the water a little bit to dry off, to go learn how to breaststroke.
It's back wet. It's back wet, man.
No saying nothing. No saying nothing. But no, man, I appreciate that, man, because, you know, somebody's hearing this and they need to hear your story. Because, you know, a lot of people give up all the time.
I say don't give up. What you giving up for? Who you proving? You proving it's so many naysayers that say you can't do something. So it's like anytime you give up, you just proving a bunch of people right. Nobody wants to prove people right. People always want to be right. So I just want to be right so bad that I'm just not gonna give up.
So what's the ambition? What's the difference between the first time and now?
I'm older, more knowledgeable, been through things that make me look at life different. So it's like, back then, you so naive. I was 16. I was so naive. So I was like, it was just more free. Now it's a little bit more structured. So as I get older, the structure just becomes more structured. I'm just learning more, I guess.
Man, this man over here, man.
He dropping gems.
We talking to Lil Russell Simmons over here, man. Lil Michael Kors over here, man. Look
I'm big. I'm RichSo.
Hey, look. Turn up.
On the break, we was talking about like music collabs. Mm-hmm. So, like, is there anybody you would want to collab with in fashion in Chicago that you would actually do like design collabs with?
Idea collabs with, because the designs really don't matter no more. It's all about the ideas at this point. Mm-hmm. The idea, let me get my thoughts together. The person I do an idea collab with is Joe Freshgoods.
Okay. Because
it just seemed like his ideas is real catchy. They catch a lot of people.
And his execution is A1.
It's A1. You feel me? So in the marketing it's good.
Yeah.
So no matter how bad or good the designs are, people just like the fact, right, how it's presented to them. So the rollout of it, all of that, like the way he rolled ideas out is amazing. So
what's next for RichSo?
What's next? Everything.
Is it RichSo for Kids coming?
Yeah, RichSo for Kids coming.
Once he had one.
I got a son. I got a son.
A little
and you ain't got no fly for him?
No, he probably got one.
The thing is, he get like stuff that no other little kid. Him and my nephew.
Oh, they got the exclusives.
That's how they get the one.
But I got one on the way, so it's like I gotta do a baby line now.
Yeah.
Like, that's all the baby. Now that I'm more, because my son, I started RichSo when my first child was born, Leek Jr. So this is really to give to him. RichSo is really to give to him whenever I go on one day.
Look at you, little Damon Dash.
But like I said, I got another one now, so it's like it's to give to them. But I'm not 16 no more, so now this all y'all can wear. I may not see y'all in another day. I'm gonna whoop y'all.
Look, y'all, you want to eat in my house? You wearing my clothes. This will pay the bills. That's why you get to college. That's why you going to college. You better wear it, man. You better wear it. You gonna look at the table. Y'all ain't got on y'all shoes. Go to y'all room.
I'm never gonna make shoes.
Never. Right now, they come to you right now with $1 billion check. You're not gonna do no
RichSo shoes.
For RichSo shoes, you're not gonna do it.
I mean, it's $1 billion.
You don't say never, bro. Never say never. One day, he was so focused. I never do shoes.
I'm saying though, shoes are hard to get people to rock with. Shoes are a little bit harder than clothes.
Not now. They wearing retarded shoes. Now you see them big old Balenciagas people wearing that.
You see what you saying?
But it's Balenciaga.
I don't care.
They're not wearing it because the way the shoe look. They just want it for the name.
And they seen the right person in it. They seen the right person in it, and it made them.
Them look like goofy. Them look like the retarded boots from Wayne Hines.
The disruptors.
The big fat ass felines.
Yeah.
Yo, I saw a girl.
I feel like those are boots.
I saw a girl on the bus with some Pumas that look just like this. I'm like, she should be ashamed of herself. I'm like, she was cute too. Until I looked at your shoes, you just turned off.
But as far as fashion goes, know what you want to wear. But in my opinion,
be smooth.
Don't wear them feelings. Don't wear the la-las.
The la-las?
Not the la-las. Let those go. Let those stay where they were. in the past.
If you could dress anybody, or you know what I mean, who would it be?
If I could dress anybody?
Anybody.
Jones, I was about to ask that same question.
Great minds think alike.
We really do.
We twins.
It'd be a few people. The first person would be Kanye West.
Okay. You know Kanye West ain't gonna wear your stuff because he got Yeezys.
That's what I'm. But to get him in it will break that. Break
that.
what you just said.
Look.
It's all about breaking barriers. At this
See, look.
point.
Look. Kanye was gonna be like, look, all right. You might want to put a couple holes in this.
That's right. You could do whatever you want to.
After you got it.
After you got it, you can do whatever you want to. Just wear it.
Who else you got?
Kanye, Gunna, like I said with the drip. Gunna, he's the biggest dripper of all time.
Yeah, he is dripping super hard.
I like Hood Rich Pablo One's the way he dressed.
Okay.
Could you style any women?
Women?
That's what I was waiting for. I thought you were gonna say something like Beyonce or somebody.
You want to style any women? Even though you have women's merch, you can't see nobody. You would want to put that in?
A woman?
You don't think? Well, I feel like this.
Young M.A.?
Okay,
That's a dude.
That's
That's a dude, man. Come on, man. That's a dude, man.
I know, that's why I said it, though.
Look,
It was a joke.
I know it was. It's a girl with a man body, okay?
So, like, I feel like every time I go out to an
We gonna
event,
get
I
canceled
see,
after this.
you know, RichSo something.
They gonna be outside.
Shut up,
promoting.
Jones. I'm asking a question.
I'm sorry.
He's right, though. I was bogus for saying that on air.
We just gonna edit that part.
LGBT gonna be out protesting.
Whoa. Don't get
All
them
right.
started. Let's stop there.
That's not what we was
stop.
talking about. Period, point
We
blank.
need to stop before we all get came for.
Y'all gonna get came for. I said nothing.
I'm saying, you was a part of this interview.
They coming for you too. I'm like, y'all gonna touch Pretty Riot?
Okay,
There you go.
Right, thank you. So I feel like every time I go out, I see like RichSo kind of like everywhere, whether it's your bags, whether it's merch. So like, how does it feel to see so many people in the city rocking with you, and not just like, you know, not just normal people, but you got like a lot of Chicago celebrities that rock RichSo. So like, how does that feel to see so many people rocking with your movement?
In person, I don't see nobody wearing it. I'm
Really?
gonna be honest. Only when I'm with my friends or something. As far as like random people, I really never see it.
Really?
Never. But like, anytime I go somewhere, people be like, "Oh, I was just out last night and I seen somebody in it." But I don't go out a lot, so that's another thing. Like, I'm not outside in clubs or going to a lot of events like that. I'm really an in-the-house type person. So I guess that's the.
Is there a RichSo store in the works? Possibly. Would you ever open up a store?
That's the ultimate goal. I really want to get a spot in 2019, so I'm just going to speak that into existence right now. I want to get a spot in 2019 for sure, because I'm tired of not having a location. I feel like I'm to a point now where people deserve a location, where people deserve to come and catch a vibe with me, or the people that I'm around. I just want to give. It's probably gonna be like a kick-in little space in there too. You ever been at Fat Tiger Workshop?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like
He got the little workshop room, and it's very chill vibes in there, so I understand.
so
what
I would
you're
do
saying.
something, and then they got the little chairs and stuff where people just hang out. Got a little magazine you can flip over. Probably do something like that. Put a TV on the wall or something, PlayStation, so customers won't feel like
It's just a store.
it's just a store and they just want my money.
I'm gonna be up in there. It's how Wi-Fi.
Wi-Fi is a must anywhere in this
Yeah,
world at this
to be
point.
honest.
I'm in there. Where you at? I'm at RichSo right now, bro. Oh, you buying something? No, I'm just cooling. Bro
Got
told
some
me.
chicken up here.
Bro, no, I'm chilling.
Like, we need me and my friends, we need creative spaces. Like, we need a creative space. Like, I don't have one, and a bunch of my friends that I hang with don't have one either. So we just need a creative space, and I don't see why not get a space where we can do that.
True. I feel you, bro. What's your favorite song you like? What's another favorite song you like to listen to? Or artist you like to listen to?
I do Gunna a lot.
You do
Gunna
that?
or Sly Baby. I listen to
Sly
them
Baby.
a lot.
Have
Pull up with the stick.
That's his name? I thought I was just calling him Pull Up With The Stick Dude.
But if you don't got listeners, we can just play it. You can play. I really listen to a lot of R&B. My girl love R&B. You can listen to
I
it.
can hear you. I hear you sing, bro. I can tell you listen to a lot of R&B,
You
bro.
can play the LNA at any time. LNA, Who was the other girl? SZA. I really
SZA,
rock the SZA. SZA album was called.
Yeah, no. SZA's she's so talented, bro. She's super talented.
Sometimes you ever get tired of, trap music?
No, I personally don't listen to trap music all the time because I feel like it kills your brain cells. Yeah, so I have to switch it up sometimes. I have to. I'm a female.
Dirk, you could play some Dirk. I really love that.
Well, we're gonna get into some Asar.
Okay.
That's cool.
That's cool.
That's cool. He R&B.
That's cool.
All right, I don't want no smoke, bro. I don't want no smoke. We're gonna get into some Asar right here on iLLANOiZE Radio. We'll be back.
I'm an orator, oracle, my orifice orchestrates movements like conductors of orchestras. Every verse an emporium of orchids in the new blooming of roses. Holding my tongue at this point. Believe so many left in morbidity. Speaking life in a simile, simply sampling life through the windows of opportunity. Knocking like come and play a beautiful day.
Welcome back to iLLANOiZE Radio.
I'm sorry.
Once they know what you're capable of.
Oh, interesting. He just.
What happened? What was the question?
She said that the poem thing, it was a poem about an ex, and that made her want him. This guy over here keeps saying every time he drop a freestyle, girls DM him. It's because of the language that he's talking. They like that. They want to experience what he's talking about.
Let me lay you in that bed right. Because when he lay you in that bed wrong. I know. Yo, welcome to iLLANOiZE Radio. Please don't mind us. We be in our own world sometimes.
Yeah.
RichSo Leek. What's up, bro? How you feeling, man?
Okay, so we just had a bomb-ass conversation off air. We gonna bring it on air.
Okay.
I'm feeling good.
Okay, you feeling good. I wasn't gonna ask that. So,
I just like to ask it. 'Cause
I had to answer that question.
Some people be like, having bubble guts in the middle of an interview. You gotta say, you good, bro?
I got to shit. Hold on.
let's take a quick break.
Let's just take a quick break. I gotta make sure you good, bro. I got all the time. You never know. A lot can happen. Facts. So go ahead about the bomb conversation we had off air.
Right. So we had this conversation on air, and me and you was talking because we got a tad bit of history. And I said that I didn't want to ask you certain questions because I feel like it would be repetitive. But you said, you're a whole different person now. So like knowing that situation that you were in, what was that, like 2016? What was that, like Christmas 2016? So like what's different about RichSo Leek now? Like, you said you was broke. So you said you're not broke no more.
Dang, she just put you.
No, those are words that came out of his own mouth.
He said off air.
I'm rich.
So you rich now.
I'm rich in every aspect of my life.
What's your definition of being rich? Like, what's being rich to RichSo Leek? Damn, that
was deep.
It's not money. I swear I'm learning that it's not money because I haven't touched a whole bunch of money yet. But no matter how much money I get, it don't determine how happy I am. I think I'm really starting to realize it's the people. It's the people. As long as people are happy, like seeing a smile makes me smile. So I feel like that's rich. I feel like being able to inspire people makes me rich. I feel like it's more than just knowledge. It's knowledge, really. I feel like I've learned a whole bunch. So it's like knowledge. Knowledge makes me rich because a lot of people are so ignorant in this world. A lot of people are so, and I'm not talking about ignorant as in like rowdy, ratchet. I'm talking about ignorant, not knowing. So it's like, I'm just happy to know, So I feel like that's rich in its own entity.
So what do you plan on doing with the knowledge that you are gaining?
I just want to share it as much as possible. I just want to reach a platform to where I'm able to share as much knowledge as I have learned. So a lot of people like that reach my age, like, or the people who, in high school right now, as they grow, is like, I want to be able to say something that's going to be like life-changing for them. Really. That's truly how I feel.
What's your goal with RichSo?
Me and my homie just had this conversation yesterday. And I was just telling him, like, my goal with RichSo is just to be, I told my brother I want RichSo to be the hottest streetwear brand in Chicago. 2 years ago, I told him, give me 5 years and I'm going to make it happen. And I feel like it's working. You feel me? But that's a goal. It's like, in reality, goals change. Like, I might reach something that I want in 10 years and then be like, All right, bad. Now it's time to do something else.
That's the whole point.
So I don't.
That's the point.
Yeah.
You might become the hottest streetwear in Chicago brand, but now you want to be the hottest street brand in the world.
Well, what do you see yourself doing?
Just being me.
He made it seem like he was gonna give us some profound answer. He said, "I just want to be myself. I just want to do what I've been."
I told you though. I just want to be able to say stuff that people just.
He should have been a rapper. He should have been a rapper.
I just really want to say stuff. I just really want to be a person that people like. They consult to, like, somebody could come back to this interview and be like, oh, he said something important in that interview. Mm-hmm. I just want to be that person, I guess. I'm not sure what that person is, but I know I want to be that person. I want to be what Ralph Lauren is. Like, we don't see Ralph Lauren.
No, we don't.
But you see him. Like, we don't see him, but you see him. He got on a hat right now. We know that it's Ralph Lauren.
Don't do that. That's free promotion, bro. They ain't cutting us no check.
No, I'm saying though, I want to be that relevant in life to where I'm not there, but I'm there. Like Apple. I just want to be able to.
Well, we don't know who the new dude in Apple is.
I'm right, but I said that as far as brands go.
I'm saying I'm with you all the way.
You see the Apple, and you just automatically know, like, oh yeah, that's a cold phone. Like, that ain't no Android. So I want people to see RichSo and be like, oh, that's RichSo. That's not whatever else is out there.
That's the goal.
Yeah.
Nice so goal. What would you say you would like? How do you want to leave your mark with RichSo?
I just want people to understand that, like, money don't make you rich. That's what I think. That's what I want. I call it the people's brand. I just want people to know that, like, it's not money. Like, it's not money. No matter how much money you get, I just truly feel like it'll never make you happy.
So what do you feel like for people who struggle with that? Like, give them something like to help them obtain their happiness.
Whatever makes you happy, that's what you need to get up and do every day. So if rapping makes you happy, go rap every day. A lot of rappers don't rap every day. Because lack of resources, but you need to just go and find resources or make your own resources. That's one thing that about fashion that I can say is dope, because when there's no resources, we can literally make a resource. Like, you really just can make a resource appear out of nowhere. So I feel like rapping, you can do that too, or any other thing in life. You just got to make your own way, really.
We kind of spoke a little bit earlier about Joe Freshgood and, like, his marketing rollout, but I feel like you have, like, a lot of really good marketing rollouts too. Like, I remember one time you did the mystery box. Mm-hmm. Like, what's next for marketing for RichSo? Like, are you going to do more conceptual things?
I want to start doing more conceptual things, because now I feel like the logo, I push the logo so much just because when people see it, it's so catchy. It's so catchy because it's like people see it and then they see it once, they be like, well, I never seen that before. Then you see it again and it's like, oh, I seen that before. Then you see it the third time, it's like,
okay, I keep seeing
this. So, what was the question again?
I just kind of like how you planned on marketing RichSo more in the future, and like if you would start doing conceptual stuff. You answered it.
Yeah, I just want people. Right now, I'm just trying to build the brand. I'm just trying to build the name up. So, future releases, me and bro was just saying, like, I'm gonna start doing more conceptual pieces. Start dropping more. Me and my photographer need to start back shooting more, because I felt like that was a big help last year.
Yeah, you did some pretty dope shoots, like, because I remember you did the
Chop Shop.
The Chop Shop, yeah, that was I love that concept. Yeah. Like, that was real dope, and that kind of made it sold the product for you.
And that's what I mean. Like, the designs don't matter. The design, it's all about the perception. It's all about the perception of how people view it. Designs really don't matter, though. I'm gonna be the first fashion designer to tell you that. As you can tell, Balenciaga fat shoes. Design don't matter no more.
Right.
It's name.
I still wouldn't wear them. I don't care.
You want to wear them?
I don't even know.
You wouldn't wear them?
I wouldn't. Facts. I don't care if Jesus came out with those shoes and I saw him in them. I'm not wearing them. Those look like the boots Wayne Head used to wear. You remember the Wayne Head boots? You ever watch that cartoon? No, never mind.
You're showing your age, Joe.
Look, I'm just saying. The retarded boot, okay?
I feel you.
You feel me?
I feel you. I definitely feel you.
Look, man, if people want to get some clothes that never had any clothes, How do they get in contact with you or anybody to get some gear?
My Instagram and Twitter is at RichSo Leek, RichSoLeek. My website is rich-society.com.
Okay. Any shout outs?
Shout out.
Any shout outs?
Ain't no pop ups coming.
No
I really
pop-ups?
don't like doing pop ups. So
You don't like ain't no.
It's funny that you say that because I've seen you do pop ups.
I don't like doing them though.
Why
If you
though?
noticed, I've slowed down on them.
That's true, but why don't you like doing pop ups?
They just
Everybody doing that.
everybody do them, and it's like it don't focus on your brand. It focuses on you giving the opportunity for your consumers to see other people. And I feel like in order to keep your people, you gotta keep it just you. So that's the reason I don't like doing them. I just want to focus on my brand. I don't really care about everybody else's. I mean, I rock with people, but
Yeah, I got to give me some gear because you just came in here with a shirt for Pretty Riot. I felt some type of way.
Pretty right, purchase that shirt.
But I'm going to purchase me a shirt too once we leave here.
I just ain't never did it.
Okay, look, hopefully it don't take that long for me to get mine.
Let me shout out my people, man. I want to shout out my mama. I want to shout out my girl.
Shout out mama.
Let me shout out my son.
Shout out.
Shout out A-Dot, Fader for sliding with me.
Shout out.
Shout out my homie Cal. That's my boy right now.
That's your boy?
That's my boy right now. He helped me sell the merch right now. If it wasn't for him, I ain't gonna lie. Like, he got his own plugs coming, so he'll plug himself.
Okay. Shout out to Kyle with the plug.
He the plug. He the plug for the rich, so now.
Man, look. Thank you for coming in. We definitely had a good time, y'all. It's Saturday. I want everybody to know one thing. Party hard, but party safe. And if you can't do both, stay your ass in the house.